Welcome back to Citi Field here with Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. Dave, so much.
But tonight he's not as sharp as he usually is, and he can make pitches when he needs to.
Shohei Ohtani supposed to have a bullpen session today.
As far as that, I think that for us, I think certainly the position that we've put our in, he is good to go, and we don't have any setbacks. And he had a bullpen for us to just kind of let's take a couple steps back, not put him into a corner.
Last pitch on July 3rd, dealing with that knee issue. And as a pitcher, his biggest value to the Dodgers is as their leadoff hitter.
Running the bases. You got to have that adrenaline temperature of baseball. When you see it, you go for it. And then I've been trying to tell people, anything goes wrong with your lower half, pitching's going to suffer. Hitting.
Betts takes strike 3 call for the first out. Two-sport guy, two-way guy at Oklahoma State. In fact, he had 8 home runs in his first season as a pro. Drafted him, and they left it up to McClain what he wanted to do. If he wanted to do what I think you're a sure thing as a pitcher. And so he said, I'm going to think about it. And the next day he went out and he homered and said, I'm good. Edmund the left, 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. Very athletic to repeat that delivery, and it's unique and to pick up that ball and that spin. Ball gets on you.
7 miles per hour. Home run off the foul pole. Now he sends one the other way. For the track and up against the wall. 24/7. Make your mark, become a legend. And 6 available now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Nintendo Switch. Yamamoto comes home and a fastball's by him. Kenny, you got a little something on MLB.
And I asked him, all right, what's it like catching Yamamoto in a video game? And the fact that Yamamoto is so, you show him where you want the pitch thrown, and he hits that spot, and if he misses,
different pitches, and as a hitter, I don't know which one of them I'm going to get.
Yeah, he has tremendous feel and utilize not only the information, as Kenny talked about, scouting report and creating his own balance and deliberate pitch more times than not, right where he
2 gone in the 4th. Always in control. I'm talking in the middle of his delivery.
He can delay his delivery and hold his leg up with balance and go. Hands come out. All the things about pitching is timing. Got to be in a throwing position of power, and it's perfect. It's literally perfect. And those two.
It's 1-1 on Simeon. You could use
the way he complements a hard slider.
You know, it's a lot of credit to them, a lot of credit to CY, a lot of credit to our ownership.
3 of them, 2 of them, and an 8-pitch 4th inning.
It's really incredible.
To the 5th we go, 3-0.
To be world champs now, man, it's crazy.
Sam Schlittler won it again last night. 12 strikeouts against the 2 back of the Rays, and lead the Phillies again for the 6th out of the last 8.
Y cuando te gusta se macetear más pelota, y ahí se ganó un doble con
to right field.
Doblete en el día de hoy. Ayer también conectó doble mexicano y se pone en posición anotadora.
Hit them where they're not off the end of the bat. Great effort, you can possibly get away with keeping him at first.
Grammar, and 100-some years later, fix it. Hit them where they're not. And a strike on Dalton Rushing. Singled his first time. Came into school when they can from the neck issue. It's kept him out since the start of June. But Dave Roberts to learn on the job, play every day for the first time. Going to be totally fresh. How many times are you going to get a catcher who's fresh going into the post? Dodgers on Wednesday. He's been out since April.
You do is miss bats with that breaking ball, and of course, Rushing's trying to.
Went around, strike 3, and there's the 5th full.
You see a ball in the middle part of the plate, but then it disappears, and you can't. Mr. Ohtani, this first pitch, I would not be throwing a fastball. They're ready to waylay on one first pitch. Pitch, a backdoor curveball.
Is that just always going to pretty much be the case with him?
Not always, but and knowing obviously that a base is open with Ohtani one of the best, and a hitter knows it too. So a hitter goes up there and it's a game.
No.
Yeah, and the more, and we don't have the 15 to 20 at bats against somebody. It is the I know you know and I know.
1-2 to Ohtani is a fastball that moves back to the inside corner for strike 3. That is a sweet
Both pitchers command with their fastballs been a little bit off. Maybe say they're amped up reaction out of the hitter. He's definitely going to think that's inside.
As the hitter.
Casi en el hueco allá del tercer segundo.
Takes it through to bring
Jugador de la
home
primera base y ya tiene una
First hit for the
carrerita producida
Dodgers
más.
with a run.
De promover carreras, Sandy Pages es el líder de los Dodgers de Los Ángeles.
One of McLean's best, and I would
Batazo de
argue,
línea sobre la
because
cabeza de
defense,
Buena.
you tip your hat. But the game has been determined early on by that inning just for being able to cash in on it. But 4 runs, home runs.
That's a bullet in the center field
Me impresiona más el ver.
Es como si fuera un masterclass.
But I know those things will even themselves out, but they've been really good on the offensive juggernaut stadium. But this offense can put up.
A's in 2017 was considering retiring, going back to pick with the Dodgers. Oh, what a career he's put together.
Just through that sinker in, then got the strike also. There it is.
Yeah, gets him for the 3rd time on that pitch and gets 3 Ks and get another run.
Austin Hayes with an awful taco.
West Coast against East Coast. LA against New York. 4-0. Dodgers in front as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Joe Davis, John Smoltz inning for the Mets. Swing and a miss on a first pitch curve from Yamamoto. Wins needed 52 pitches the first 3 innings, but an 8-pitch 1-2. Back-to-back curves, and it's 0-2. Attention to his innings and his pitch counts. Where's he going to end up in? Up the middle on a base hit for Beatty to open the 5th.
And the split finger down. Didn't do what it's been doing all night. Gets it off the end of them. Out City.
Fue precisamente la 1, 2, 3 en la cuarta entrada y ahora tiene hombre.
Steve Cohen had his way.
Everybody he can that would impact this franchise in a positive. Speaking of which, their pitching staff's getting scarier and scarier in the direction in the American League as favorites.
Se la deja muy flotadita.
There's a hop in the 5th inning for the bottom of the order from New York. And tonight, Ryan Weathers.
Good, very good. Very little run support. Yamamoto himself ready. And all he did was stand in the box.
Mets with their best threat right here. 1st and 2nd. Kenny, what is the latest on Judge?
The latest is probably no earlier than mid-August, and even that might be optimistic, something they want to address. They want to add to their bullpen as well, but with Judge
Tricky.
Yeah, it is.
In the American League with that 61-43
Se lo
record.
falló hacia atrás, pero
Trap.
4 carreras a 0. Estamos en la parte baja de la quinta entrada. Pamela Santos, líder que sale de la zona del strike. Primera base, se tira Freddy Freeman.
Hard part for these next 9 days for the GMs are extra isn't who you are, who you think you're better
Para que
at,
venga
better
Francisco
than
Lindor.
if distance.
y saca el out.
Ground ball right side. Spear with a backhand by Freeman.
Hombres en las
Freddie's got
esquinas.
everything you would ever want.
And now here's a guy who a couple years ago, every time he came up in the Zen, he went off. And Ohtani was the only thing that kept him from winning MVP. He's been top 10 in MVP voting. All time among shortstops and home runs. 285. Mets 0 for 4 today with runners in scoring position. That makes them 7 for their last. Lindor swings and misses. Strike 2.
Wait. 2 strikes here.
Está detrás del hoyo, 0 bolas, 2 strikes, hombres en las
Tried to get there. That's the first one he kind of pulled. Lack of that late break on the outside.
Batazo súper extremadamente.
Fastball messed up.
Va a quedar en el cuadro.
75 pitches will fall away here in the 5th.
Puede aprovechar.
Hacia el outfield para traer una carreta.
Popped up.
Buen picheo por parte de
Left. Lindor is out number 2.
Tiene que ser respetación.
Same thing here as last.
Basket que conectó imparable en su primer turno al
Does that mean anything but a fastball? Curve away.
Está en primera base.
That is a foul ball.